Hi everyone, Amy from Anvesaka Yoga and Aerial. So we've got another one of our quick pose tutorials today, and this is another one of those moves that is derived from traditional yoga, and it can be used for warm-ups, it can be used for conditioning work, just as part of your flow when you're working with grounded aerial yoga. So we're working today with a prayer lunge. So I'm going to come around to the front of my hammock, and depending on how flexible you are today, how high your hammock is as well, you're either going to turn around to put one foot in, or you're just going to put that foot in by tucking it up behind you, and then turning away from your hammock. Just shuffling your foot, your standing leg, so that you're roughly aligned with your hammock behind you, you're not way off to one side or the other. Drawing your spine nice and upright, and this is really important for this pose, because it can be very tempting to start to lean forward as you get more dip. Prayer lunge, bringing your hands together in prayer. This is because I come from a classical yoga background, but if you're not comfortable with hands in prayer, bring them to your hips, bring them to your head, out for balance, wherever you feel most comfortable. As you exhale, bending the standing knee, keeping the knee over the ankle, and starting to stretch the leg in the hammock back away from you to sink down. Inhale to raise back up. Exhale, sinking down and back, so you're taking that leg in the hammock away behind you, possibly even taking the leg towards straight. And inhale, raising up. So as you do this, the one thing to be really mindful of is that the standing leg, your knee stays stacked over the ankle, or maybe even a little bit further back from the ankle. You don't bring the knee forward. So the two ways this can go wrong, these are the two not to do. So if you're watching this video back later, don't copy this bit, copy what I've just been doing. It's either bending the knee forward, so you sort of start to bring your weight forward way over your ankle, way to get ankle problems, way to get knee problems, keep that knee back. Or as you sink down, just leaning your chest forward. There's very little benefit. I can't feel much of a stretch when I lean forward, but if I keep my spine nice and upright, I'm keeping my shoulders back, my hips back, and just stretching the leg back. There's strength, there's balance, there's flexibility. There is all of the good stuff in there. To come out, release your foot from the hammock. Try it again on the other side. So again, either turning to face your hammock or hooking your foot up and in. Checking your standing leg is directly in front of your hammock. Hands to prayer, hips. You can even fold your arms if you want to, a bit angry looking. Exhale, sinking back, stretching the leg away behind you, keeping the knee over the ankle. Keeping the gaze lifted, chest open to breathe deeply, and raising on an inhale. So you can do this pose maybe 3, 4, 5 times to ease into it. And then when you're quite happy, going back and holding that there. There might be a few wobbles, maybe even a few tears. It is quite a strong one. We always think of the aerial poses at the strongest being up in the air with lots of twists and wraps and climbs. But grounded aerial yoga can condition just as much as up in the air. So whenever you're ready to come out, release your foot from the hammock, give yourself a good shake, good release. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you again soon. Namaste.